Marcus Hayes, Fight Hub TV, powered by Stagefront VIP. With one of my favorite characters in the fight game, my brother, Mr. Leonard Ellerbe. What's going on, Leonard?
What's happening? What's happening, boss man?
Man, it's always good to see your face. Amazon Prime.
Gets no bigger than this.
BBC breaking through another wall, man. Jumping in the streaming business, Amazon Prime. Talk to us, man, about how excited you guys are with the new relationship with Amazon.
Yeah, it's huge. Anytime you have a platform, the biggest platform in the world, to actually go out there and promote these events, it gets no bigger than this. Really excited about the opportunity moving forward to continue to showcase these excellent fights for a bunch of new fans to the sport. And this is a tremendous card from top to bottom, all action fights. And so the fans will definitely get their money's worth.
Might even be a little easier to reach. Everybody that I know got Amazon.
A little easier, a lot easier. So we understand that this is a big move for the entire sport. And we understand what putting on great fights are about. And this is, again, a wonderful opportunity to expand the base. And I'm just really ready to roll up my sleeves and go to work and make this thing as big as possible.
Definitely, and we're making it as big as possible, man. We'll kick it off. Big card, March 30th, the day before my birthday, Leonard.
Oh, wow.
The day before my birthday,
wow.
I'll be out there with y'all. Tell me, ROLLY, Romero, Pitbull Cruz, man, how did that bout come to fruition, and what a fight that is?
Yeah, it's a tremendous fight. Again, we know that Pitbull he's going to come. He's going to come, and I think that's going to play right into ROLLY's hands. ROLLY knows this is a tremendous opportunity for him, and what a win like this does for his career. But I think he's going to win in emphatic portion. I think that this fight ends in a knockout, and I think ROLLY's going to clip him early. Would not surprise me if he gets him early. Would not surprise me not one bit. And then when you roll over to the main event, the most disrespectful thing I saw out there, actually on the flight over this morning, I was looking at the odds, and I was like, dude's an 8-1 favorite? This got to be a mistake.
Say that again, or what?
Yeah, he's an 8-1 favorite. This has got to be a mistake. Got to be a mistake. I'm like, is this a typo or something? Because there's no way in the hell is this guy 8-1 favorite over Keith Thurman? That's not Floyd Mayweather. You know what I mean? No. So again, it's that he been doing his thing. I give him his respect and his props, but Keith is a whole different type of fighter. They can say what they want to about the inactivity. Those are facts. But again, I know what's been going on. He's been battling through injuries, but also one of the major things, yes, one guy's been a lot more active than the other, but the other guy's body is much more preserved. Much more preserved. And Keith has a lot of experience. I think this fight's gonna play right into Keith's hands. You know, we see what kind of fighter Tszyu is. You know, I'm gonna say he's a good fighter, but I'm just being honest. I don't think it's kind of what people think it is. I don't think it's what people think it is. It's cool to say you want all these big names. It's cool to say that. You know, timing is everything. Timing is everything. I've watched his most recent fights very closely, but bro, he ain't no 8-1 favorite against no Keith Thurman. I promise you that. I've been around this boxing shit for a long, long time. He ain't no 8-1. The fight's gonna be what it's gonna be, but I'm telling you, Keith Thurman coming to win, and in my eyes, he got a tremendous chance to win this fight.
So Leonard Ellerbe is saying, man, get to the sports book.
I'm not telling people what to do, you know, but I'm telling you this. Like me personally, this is a 50-50 fight. It's a 50-50 fight. It's disrespectful to my odds. I'm like, nah, Keith Thurman, they got this thing hold, and it's just a narrative. Just a narrative. Yes, these fights, some of these guys, especially the elite fighters, should be more busier. I'm in agree. But then also they're making that choice. They're making that choice. You know, Keith is coming off. When have you seen Keith come off a long layoff and he looked like he's had a bunch of ring rust.
Usually a sharp fighter.
Yeah, and look at the Barrios fight. That's just a prime example. Keith Thurman's a really good fighter.
Definitely.
And it's time some people put some respect on his name.
You know, and I wanted to get a chance to ask Keith. I didn't get a chance to ask him about it, or not as fully, but do you feel like there's a certain amount of hype that's coming with Tszyu and Keith Thurman maybe getting washed up in that a little bit?
Well, they can hype him all they want to. All that matters is when them lights come on and that bell rings. And I know that Keith Thurman coming to win. Keith Thurman coming to win. And he can. I heard him say, "Oh, stand there, you fight me in the middle of the ring." Bro, it don't work like that. You got to do whatever you got to do to win the fight. I'm sure Keith and his trainer, they're going to have a great plan. But just the experience factor alone is that it's on a whole nother level. You're not fighting in your hometown with 20, 30, 40,000 people behind you. You're going to have a tremendous amount of support coming over to U.S. because those are some great Australian fans. I love those fans. But I just see he looking through Keith Thurman, looking past him, overlooking him. And the disrespectful stuff that I'm hearing coming from them, it's like, this is prime, this is great for Keith Thurman. It really is, because nobody's giving him a chance. And Keith's not some kid the first time going under the lights. You know, it's a fight. It's a fight. You got to figure it out in 12 rounds. He got 12 rounds to do it.
He mentioned that he was going to knock out Keith Thurman. We haven't seen anybody come close to knocking out Keith Thurman.
Okay, guess what? Yeah, that's what he say. That's what he say. I ain't seen, and Keith Thurman's been in with a lot of, and they say, oh, he's moving up. Keith fought at this weight. He's comfortable at this weight. Keith is not 22. You know, he's an older guy, but he knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing, and he's well preserved. He'll have a great. And who's the puncher in this fight? Don't be surprised if Keith Thurman clips him. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised Keith run him into something and bloop. It ain't like he ain't been dropped before.
We've seen him down. We've seen Tszyu down versus the likes of Terrell Gaucher.
Yeah.
Not known as
who's a solid. But he's a solid. He's a solid fighter. I got a lot of respect for Terrell.
Terrell definitely a solid fighter.
Yeah.
Not known as
big
a
amateur background.
puncher.
Yeah. No. He can fight. But at the end of the day, this guy's not invincible. That's why I'm just like tripping the disrespect that they doing on Keith. But again, it's like that's why they fight the fights on March the 30th. We're gonna see what Keith one-time Thurman got.
Do you think that Tszyu seen the hand and foot speed that Keith Thurman possesses so far?
He ain't seen anything like that. Tony's a tremendous fighter, but Tony's and Tony admit he's an older fighter, and Tony has some stuff going on too. You know what I mean? It's like this guy Tszyu is a good fighter, and I'm not taking anything, but I just think that they made a bad choice in picking Thurman. I just think that's just my opinion.
Leonard, I want to ask you, when do we get to see Abdul Wahed, a.k.a. Tank, the young gorilla?
Oh, man, that's my guy. That's my guy. Everybody knows that Tank's the best out there. Hands down the best that's out there. He'll be making an announcement on what he's doing. And the fans just got to stay tuned for what that is.
Definitely. Well, Leonard, appreciate you as always, man. Look forward to talking to you during fight week, man. We'll be talking to you, Marcus Hayes with Fight Hub. Take care.